way. I know you like it when I kiss your neck.
Go.
On vacation.
Go, hun.
Intense Roots Natural Hair Care line is the best brand that I have used for my hair in so long. The smells to their products smell so good. They're so nice and refreshing. Leave your hair smelling good, looking clean and refreshed. The curls will always be popping when you use Intense Roots. So try out Intense Roots. Keep that crown of yours looking good.
Y'all, we got to get back to the basics of taking care of ourselves. It's called self-care. And I know as a mom, you do so much. You try to make sure everybody else good, and you put yourself all the way to the back of the line because you're trying to cook, you're trying to clean, you taking everybody where they need to go, you making sure everybody else got their dentist appointments, their doctor's appointments, making sure they've done their homework, making sure they go to their practices. You're just making sure everybody good. You washing their clothes, putting up clothes. You going to the grocery store. You're just checking in with everybody to make sure everybody is good. But guess what? You forget about yourself. And I know it took me a long time to get past that. But I had to learn, how can I care for everybody else if I'm not good? So I started taking time for myself, because I ain't gonna lie, I used to feel guilty about, going, getting a pedicure or a manicure, treating myself. And honestly, you only got one life to live, and so you deserve to treat yourself every now and then. So one of the things that I started doing is I love taking bubble baths. I like to have my candle on, and I enjoy reading too. I read a lot. So when I'm trying to wind down before I go to bed, that's what I do. That's my me time. And if you got little small children, I know when my kids were younger, I used to have a pep talk with them and let them know, hey, I need 30 minutes, and I let them know. Don't come knock on my door. Don't say, mama this, mama that. I put the timer on. I tell them I'm going in here. I'm going in here to take me a bath, and I don't want to be disturbed. Whatever you need, it can wait for 30 minutes. And I had to let them know, you got to respect that. You have to set boundaries and let them know that you have things that you have to do too, and that needs to be taken care of. Now, mind you, I would make sure that I've already fed them. So I pretty much be done everything I need to do now before I go have my me time, so that they wouldn't have a reason to come and disturb me. I make sure they don't took their bath. I make sure they don't been fed, homework been checked, any and everything that you could think of. I make sure it's already done. So when it's time for me to go in there to get in the tub and have my me time, don't come knocking on my door. I had to even tell my husband that sometimes. You have to tell them that too, because sometimes they don't think you need a break, but you got to get a break every now and then. It's called woosah, taking you a break for yourself. That is so important, because if you don't, you'll have a nervous breakdown, and if you collapse or if you check out, I don't know who gonna take care of you. So hey, I that's one of my biggest things. I've never wanted to be in a situation where I can't care for myself. So that's something you have to keep in mind. It's very important to do that because it's so easy to forget. And you need to be making sure you're going and getting your checkups. You can't just make everybody else appointments and then forget about yourself. Now let's talk about this. I'm just talking in this video, y'all. I'm rolling my hair. This is actually my night routine. This is what I do every night. And I know y'all probably laughing at my little rollers like Mama Taylor. Now who wears them rollers? But this is what I wear. And I guess I got a hard head because these the rollers that I put in, and it makes my life so much easier. I try all other rollers. It don't do nothing for my hair. And I do put a little oil on in the back, like if it's a little dry, if it is a little drier or whatever, but I do dab some oil on here and I roll my hair. And in the mornings, I pull these rollers out, and all I have to do is finger comb my hair. I don't have to do nothing. And I pick through my curls. And like I said, it makes my life so much easy. And then I just put a satin bonnet on to protect my hair so it won't be all over the pillow, so it won't have a lot of tension to it. And that's pretty much my little routine. And it works for me. So like the saying go, if it ain't broke, hey, why fix it? Ooh, because I know I be on the go. And so I have to find styles and things that are convenient for me. And no lie, if I'm cooking and I know I'm going to be over the stove a lot, really the first thing I do when I come in the house, I'll go ahead and roll my hair. Now, I don't have to do that much in when the fall and winter season come because it's not so hot. But in the summertime, oh yeah, I'm doing that. I'm rolling it up because if not, this blowout, I'll be got it for no reason. But we also, y'all, got to start watching what we say to people on social media. Just because people are celebrities or you think because you're not going to see them, it's not okay to just say whatever to people just because you got a phone and you just want to type and say something to people. We got to stop being ugly to people and saying cruel things to people. I just always keep that motto. You treat people how you want to be treated. Because how y'all be talking to these celebrities and saying some of this stuff. But we got to get back to the basics. Something as simple as you go to the store, somebody walking out behind you, and I think that's the rudest thing, that you let the door slam in that person's face when it only take you 1 second to hold the door and let to hold the door or whatever to let the other person in. Or if you going in to a convenience store and you see somebody else coming behind you, you hold the door. That's courtesy, guys. But it's some people, their morals, their values, it's all messed up. But little things like that, I know most videos, it's all talking about negative stuff. But I'm talking about real life stuff, because you just don't know what that other individual could be going through. You go through the checkout line at the grocery store. Greet the person that's serving you, that's ringing up your groceries, that's checking you out at Walmart, anywhere, at the grocery store, anywhere. Greet the cashier. You at least greet them. I ain't saying you got to have a whole conversation. Now me, I I make small talk with them because that's just my personality. But I know everybody's personality is different. But, you know, just greeting them, that'll put a smile on them. Telling them thank you for, you know, bagging your groceries. I know that's their job. But at the end of the day, it's nothing wrong with telling people thank you, you know, just smiling at people. A smile is not going to kill you. And this world has just got away from that. Also, if you switching lanes and you see somebody got their blinker on, because I know up here, if you live in the city like where we're at, oh my God, traffic is horrible. If you see somebody been trying to get over for a minute, they got their signal on. I see people and I just look like, now everybody like they in so big of a hurry. I get it. Everybody trying to get the job, the work. They don't want to be late. But at the end of the day, you ain't gonna get there no sooner. So you being hateful, you see somebody got their blinker on and you don't want to let them over. Like, I don't know. I feel like some people just get up on the wrong side of the bed and they just got hate in their heart. And I just don't see how you think you can elevate or get anywhere in life and thinking you could just mistreat people. Say whatever you want to say. And you think that you gonna be rewarded or blessed in that way. No. You kill your blessings. You shut your blessings down. When you treat people, mistreat people, and think that you could just say anything and do whatever to people, and you think that ain't gonna come back. No, that's not the way that we supposed to be. Like I said, again, it all goes back. You treat people how you want to be treated, because you just never know when you gonna see that person. That same person could be somebody that could save your life on months down. You know, you could be side the road, get a flat tire, anything. And that same person that you slammed the door in their face, you know, wanted to be rude, hateful, didn't want to hold the door, wouldn't let them in. Just, I mean, anything could happen that you may see that person again. So, I want to talk about that. You know, I know this not what most people like to talk about. People don't want to talk about real life stuff of how we should be treating each other. And even too, if you see somebody, and like I said, I'm not saying you gotta, but it's something as small as too, if somebody comes short, you at the checkout line and you see they short a couple of dollars or something, that ain't gonna hurt you to get to that person. You know, it's not gonna hurt you to you know. But if you ain't got it, you ain't got it. But if you do got it, you know, you could do that. You know, helping somebody. If you see somebody struggling, you could be on an aisle. They trying to pick up some water that's heavy or something, and you just helping them out, asking them, do you need a hand? They may say yeah, they may say no, but it don't hurt to ask. At least you done your part. Even with all the way down to your neighbors, guys. I be seeing some of this stuff. I don't know. I have to again do a woosah before I go to bed. I can't just stay on that internet, because some of this stuff I be seeing on the internet, it bothers me. Just mean, hateful stuff. I saw something, I was watching something the other day, and you know, and some people don't like animals, you know, and neighbors can be so nasty. It was some little documentary or something I was watching, and you know, I feel you should want to know at least one or two of your neighbors, because you never know how you may need them If you gone out of town, they could watch your house and just being hateful to people just for no reason. But I was seeing something the other day, and it was just unbelievable. It was this man. He got mad at the neighbor's dog because the dog kept coming over in his yard. I guess, and I guess he had told her, she needed to get her dog, and I guess the dog kept coming over there, and he didn't like it, so he got a pipe and beat the dog to death. Now, how cruel is that? That you just gonna kill these people dog and beat it to death. It's just some of this stuff and some of this stuff I see, I have to take a woosah, and I can't just contaminate my brain, because some of this stuff that I see, it just seems unreal. And that's and I'm not gonna lie, I stopped watching the news. I had stopped watching the news because every time I watch it, I get so upset with some of the stuff that I see on the news. It's just unbelievable. It's just a lot of negative stuff that be on that news. So a lot of times you can't just sit there and watch all that. And even with all the other little social media apps, I think it is a good idea to take a break from that. And shout out to whoever invented screen time. I guess the Apple, whoever, because if you got an iPhone, I don't know, I can't remember when I had an Android if it did that. But one thing I like about the iPhone, it'll tell you how long you've been, on different apps and stuff. So to me, that helps me stay focused, because I know it's other things I could be doing. I don't want to be sitting up here wasting all of my time, just on social media, and it's other stuff that I could have been getting accomplishment. I'm not saying you can't never get on social media, but if you just spending hours, well, really to me, if you on there 3 hours or so out the day, to me that is too much time as well, because that's something else you could have been getting accomplishment, or something you could have been doing. So you have to be mindful of your time, and when you trying to get something accomplished, time don't wait on nobody. So you have to be in control of that. So those are just little tips and things that I would like for y'all to keep in mind, that we don't talk about a whole lot. We don't talk about that a lot, because everybody, want to talk about all this other stuff, all this negative, bashing everybody, putting somebody else down, saying the meanest, hateful things. But what I want to leave with you today is, how do you want to be remembered when you leave this world? Do you want to be remembered as a hateful, angry, bitter, mean person? Or do you want to be remembered as a sweet person, where people, always saw a smile on your face, always wanting to lend a hand, don't mind helping others, lifting others up? It's your legacy. It's how you want it to be written in the book. So just remember that and keep that in mind. And y'all have a blessed day. What it be, what it do, what it don't. I'm out.
Sherry and Taylor, the realtor. Let me help you find the home of your dreams. I will make your home purchasing experience a great one. Please contact me at the numbers below. Serious inquiries only. Let's get the job done.
Girl, on your first showing, man? How you feeling? How you feeling?
I'm excited. I'm excited.
Hey, change that voice, man.
Listen, you cannot tell me how to talk, okay?
I want that voice.
When
Go
no,
anime.
No,
Go,
no.
go anime. Go
When
anime.
I'm handling business, I speak the way that I want to speak, okay?
When we get
When
back
you
home,
get
you
that,
tell me that.
Hey,
That's what you do.
Deja coming out.
That's what you do. Tell me that when you get back home.